What's up, guys? It's the Comic Book Junkie, and I'm back with a special video, late night. I'm here. I'm ready to do this. Wasn't feeling so hot today, but I am good now. Let's go ahead and let's get this party freaking started. I wanted to do this a little bit early, just because there's a special reason why I wanted to come on before midnight. I want to give a special shout out, and it's going to be a shout out / contest video all at once. I've got my water. I've got my special guest, Miss Haley. She's up. She's ready to go. So basically what I wanted to do is give a special shout out to my boy Comic Noob. He has a contest going on right now. Let me just make sure everything's going and kicking. Just want to make sure people are tuning in, and sorry guys, I keep losing my connection. But he's got a contest going for his channel, and it was show your favorite comic series. Let me know if you guys are getting this feed. It's telling me my phone there's no signal, but we'll keep going. It's telling me there's it's his contest is for show your favorite series or storyline or book or whatever, or you could show something else in your collection that you collect, cards or. All right, guys. I'm back. I'm sorry about that. I had, because I have a Wi-Fi booster upstairs compared to downstairs. So what happened was I didn't switch because I have two different Wi-Fi signals that I use. And the one that when I'm downstairs, I use that one and it's strong down there, but up here I have to use the other one, which is stronger up here. So I do apologize. I am fucking all over the place on this thing, man. So I guess we'll call this Junkie After Midnight live stream part 2, because I know people do that too. So let me get resituated here again, and I'm glad I started early so I can get this contest going. Like I said, guys, I do apologize. Bear with me. I'm back online. I'm ready to go. Okay. Now, like I said, guys, I'm sorry. Are we good? Everything's good? I want to make sure everything's right. Okay. Anyways, Comic Noob has got a contest going on. Show off something you collect, whether it be baseball cards. He wanted to see comics, but I wanted to try something different. I wanted to try something a little different. So what I did is story on them. They each have their own name. Their sets are limited. But as you can see, yeah, they're my wife hates them, so I keep them in the closet. I don't really display them. I pull them out for like Christmas, or not Christmas, Halloween, and I'll display them then. But as you can see, they're creepy. I mean, you can get them at Hot Topic online. I believe they're made by, let me see, Mezco? Yes, they're made by Mezco. So I collect these. I have about 20, 22 of the smaller ones, like I said, and I have these 3 bigger ones. The 2 on the ends, they are limited to 5,000, and this one is limited to 2,500 worldwide. So I'm glad to have them. But anyways, this is my this is my video entry into Comic Noob Contest. Please go check him out, guys. He's a cool guy. He collects, books. He's a cool guy. Go check him out. Like I said, I do these contests to support, mainly to support and to help fellow YouTubers out, because it's hard. It's hard to get into comics, man. It's not an easy thing to do. I mean, as everybody knows, we all struggle with trying to get into comics and get into videos, and there's so many different videos out there that people can just get. They can get, they can get confused, lost, or whatever. So this is my way of trying to help help out the community and help somebody. But anyways, that's my entry. I collect living dead dolls. Yeah, make fun of me. Thumbs down it. I don't care. It's fun. They're harmless and they're creepy as fuck. And you know me, I like creepy. If it's creepy, I'm into it. Okay. Alright. So tonight, we are going to show off my Spawn collection for what I think is most of it. Now there may be some books, some odd and end books here and there, scattered about, but for the most part I have them here, and I do, for the first time, episode 5, I have them in order, so you'll be able to see my collection as I have them. I want to say, what are they up to now in Spawn? I want to say they're up to like 250 or 300 or something. If somebody knows, can you let me know in the comment section? But I don't have anywhere near a complete run. I got a lot of the lower issues, so that's good. I'm sure that the later ones are probably a little easier to get a hold of, but I haven't really tried. I got too many runs I want to try to complete for me to try to tackle that right now, but maybe eventually in time it's something that I'll probably try to tackle. Okay, so we're gonna look at my Spawn collection. Then we are going to review Demonic by Robert. Well, this is by Robert Kirkman. I got to make some corrections in my video and when I talk about this book. Just because Rob Wise Guy was pointing some things out to me that I missed. So I'm going to make some corrections on that. But this is the book we're going to review. Or I'm going to review. Demonic. I got 5 copies. I paid $50 for all 5. Anyways, guys, I know there's probably not a lot of people going to be watching this. I guess Comic Book Fanatics is having a special show tonight. We love comics. And usually I'm on Fridays. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably have a Friday night show too. I'll have to think of something that I want to do it about, but I'm sure there's probably not going to be anybody viewing my show tonight. Boo-hoo, poor Junkie. No one's going to watch my show. But it's all good. For the people that are here, I hope you enjoy it. So let's go ahead and get the shout-outs out of the way. So you guys know I created my own little Junkie guide. My little guide. So, episode 5, guys. Can't believe it. I'm moving right along here in my little my little part of the comic book world. Huh? Miss Haley's, she's up. I think she's getting tired though. I have to get her wound back up. She gets wound up pretty easy. She's a schnauzer, so you know how they get. Tat Comics, what's up, brother? 502 Comic Guy, what's up, man? I'm glad you guys are here. I know I have, other shows that are on. I'm sorry, I didn't realize they were doing shows tonight, or else I would have just did it Friday night and not done it tonight. But I'll probably still have some kind of show tomorrow. I'll throw something together real quick. But let's go ahead and get into my shout-outs for the evening. Like I said, if you guys are just tuning in, go check out Comic Noob. AG Surfer, what's up, brother? He's got a contest going on where he wants you to show off your favorite comics or a comic in your collection or storyline or whatever, or any other thing that you collect. Hot Wheels, as Tat collects drums, because that guy has a drum kit that looks fucking amazing. AG Surfer plays guitar, so you guys are a band ready to go, so that's awesome. But if you guys didn't know, I collect action figures, I collect comics. I have about 1,100 to 1,200 DVD Blu-rays. So I collect movies. I have some vinyl. I used to have 8 tracks, but I got rid of them. But I also collect what they call living dead dolls. And I'll pan in real close again. I don't want to bore everybody with this, but they're basically gothic type dolls, and their cases are coffins, and they're either serial killers or mass murderers or vampires or zombies or anything horror related. They make them. They're made by Mezco. They make a couple sets a year, and there's usually like 6 or 7 dolls in each set, and they're limited to I think 999 sets. So they're very limited on the set runs they make. I have about 22 of the smaller ones that you see stacked up that Miss Haley is eyeballing right now. And I have 3 of the bigger ones. They're the 18-inch. The ones on the ends, the 2 bigger ones on the ends in the brown coffin cases, those are limited to 5,000. And the one in the middle with the pentagram on her head, she's limited to 2,500. So that was my entry into his contest. He wanted me to show, or wanted us to show something. I asked him if I could do it in my live show, so he said yes, so here we go. Anyways, that's another little part of my collection that I do. Oh, great. He's going to play Tat Comics. He's got a couple of videos up where he's showing off, setting up his drum kit, and I asked him if he's going to play some Slayer, and he said he would. So I can't wait for that, dude. I love Slayer. The one thing that pissed my ex-wife off. My ex-wife, sorry, it's off comics. Huge bitch. Can't stand her. But now she's a Christian. But what's funny is I had Guitar Hero, and you know how they have Raining Blood on Guitar Hero for PlayStation 3? My daughter could play it, and I let her know that she got I forget, she only missed a couple chords on it. Oh, she was so mad. I don't know. I thought it was funny. Alright. Shout-outs for my episode 5. Okay. Comic Noob, of course. Please go check him out. That was my contest entry into his contest. Miss Haley's in the hallway. She's staring at me creepily. I don't like it. Shout out number 2, Kirby's Comics. He does hauls. He's into Outcast too. He's got a video where he's got I forget the name of the box that he gets, but he gets like a box of comics. And it had, Punisher and all that good stuff in it. Go check him out, Kirby's Comics. I believe he's got a live show with Simplify Comic Guy, and I think they do it on Friday nights at 7 or 8. Stash It or Bash It or something like that. But go check him out. He's got a great channel. Okay, number 3, Isaris. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but he's an awesome guy. He He collects comics. He does action figure reviews, and he does statue reviews. I want to say he's from Norway. I could be wrong. Could be Sweden. It's one of them. Somewhere where it's fucking ice cold, because he showed me. He has a video up where he's like panning out his window, and I swear to God, the snow is stacked to almost the roof. So it's somewhere fucking cold, and it's a cool country because they have that cool accent. So go check them out. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but I'll spell it out. Eseres. Go check him out. He does, like I said, action figure reviews. He does comic book reviews, statue reviews. Cool guy. Always comments on my videos. So this is my way of showing some support. Alright, up next. 502 Comic Guy, who's actually watching my show right now. Go check his channel out. He's relatively new. One of his latest videos is he's trying to introduce comics into his community by going to card shows and like trying to get comics involved, which I think is really cool because I think comics should be bigger than they are. I love comic books, man, as you guys can tell. I mean, quick pan again. I love me some comics, guys. So I think it's pretty cool of him to do that, to try to get comic books introduced into his community where more people are get into it and stuff. So go check it out. He was asking my opinion today on some of DC New 52 series that he should get involved in. He's got a Batman #1 second print. I said, well, that's a good place to start. That or Suicide Squad. Either one of them two are really good. Alright. Let me see. Who is next on my list? Monk's Den. He's been commenting a lot on my videos lately. He's a pretty cool guy. He's got a lot of information. But he doesn't have any videos up. Maybe he's going to make some videos soon. But I figured I'd give him a shout out. So go check him out. Number 6, Count Von Strange 4. Go check him out. He's got awesome hauls. He does reviews and stuff like that. Freddy's 562. Go check him out. He's got another. He's relatively new. He's got, man, his keys that he's showing lately are just off the chain. And he sends books off to get them pressed and cleaned, which is kind of a newer thing that I've realized now, is getting your books cleaned and pressed and all that good stuff. I mean, maybe I should try it, see how some of my books come back, because a lot of the older books, they get dirty as hell sitting in somebody's garage or attic or whatever. But go check him out. Freddy's, almost like Biggie's, 562. Go check his channel out. Number 8, Rage Comics. He's usually on Comic Book Fanatics live show, so go check him out. He's another good guy. Number 9, Weapon X Comics. Everybody knows Weapon X Comics. He's got great hauls. He's always showing off big keys. So go check him out. And of course, number 10, I'm gonna shout out Amazing Murphinator 1028. Everybody knows Murph. He's got the best voice, the best voice on YouTube, which I'll give him because the guy's got a killer voice. Go check him out. He does that double screen, where he's got one half of his screen is like a close-up, and the other half of the screen is a view of his face. I love that view because then behind him he's got his comic book wall. Anyways, here they are again, guys. If you didn't know, go check out Comic Noob. He had his contest, which is ending in like 4 minutes. Kirby's Comics, go check him out. Esaries, go check him out. That's number 3. Number 4 is 502 Comic Guy. Number 6 is Monk's Den. Then you got Count Von Strange 4, and then you got Freddy's 562. You've got Rage Comics, Weapons Comics, and Amazing Murphinator, the Murph. Everybody knows the Murph. Go check these guys out. Give them some subs. And my special shout out goes to, she doesn't have a comic book channel. She doesn't make videos. She puts up with Living Dead dolls, movies. She puts up with a guy that's got an entire room full of comic books and action figures. She puts up with me. So my special shout out for the night is going to be my wife Jessica. Got to give her a shout out. She's out of town this weekend, so I'm flying solo for 5 days. Sucks. You would think, oh, it's a little bit of a break, but you miss that person, man. So I miss my wife. She's on the beach with her mom. She's having a good time, so I'm happy for her. I hope she's having fun. So, the Junkie's being junkie and making videos and reading comics, so, yeah, she's my special shout out, my wife Jessica. And of course, everybody's favorite sidekick, Miss Haley. Look at that face, guys. I mean, is that not a face you could fall in love with? I love my little dog. Anyways, so those are the shout-outs. We got Living Dead dolls, we've got comics, we got shout-outs. Man, we're kicking off on the right foot. Sorry about the beginning. I started off rough. I lost connection, whatever, but we're back online. We're ready to go. So, oh, look at that. My little buddy, Mini Mix. He's here. Go check him out, guys. He makes great. I gave him a shout-out last week. He makes animation videos with like action figures and stuff. Go check him out. He's a cool guy. He's a cool kid. Go show him some support. He's in the chat. We got, of course, Matt Murdock. My buddy Matt Murdock's in here. We've got AG Surfer. We got everybody tonight, man. It's great. All right. So, before we get into anything else, I don't know how long this show's going to run. I don't really give a shit. If you guys want to stay up and watch it with me, that's cool. But we are going to have... I will have a show tomorrow night. I will have my normal Friday night show. I don't know what it'll be about. I am going to go see X-Men Apocalypse tomorrow. So, I got my fingers crossed. I think it's going to be good. I mean, can it really be that bad? Can it be as bad as Superman v. Batman? No. Nothing can be that bad. I don't even think the new Ghostbusters... Well... Batman v. Superman is probably going to be a little bit better than Ghostbusters, but... You can't go wrong with X-Men, dude. I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm going to go to the 10 a.m. showing, so... Maybe we'll talk about that. I'll show another box of comics or something. We'll do something tomorrow night. What the hell? Why not? But first, all I can think of right now, I watched it again today, is fucking Outcast. Tell me, guys, how great of a show is that? It blew me away. I thought it was going to be good because I support the comic. I collect it, as you guys know. But that show, it just blew me away. It is creepy. It is acted superbly. The ambiance of the show, it just really hits home to what the comic feels like. Because the comic is dark, it's gritty. I love it, man. So the show matches the book. I mean, it's almost, the comic is almost frame for frame from the book. There's some slight differences to it, but it's almost like reading issue number 1. And then I saw an extended trailer for like episodes through the season, and man, there's some parts in there that look creepy, and there's parts that I recognize from reading the comic. So all I can say is, guys, Outcast. I'm telling you, I'm glad I jumped on board when I did. Sorry, guys, I got dry throat, so I'm guzzling some water here. All right. Up next. AG, for me, I'm watching people. I interact with people as they chat. Some people have someone that reads the questions to them. It's just me. So I chat. I shoot the shit. I ramble, and then I check the chat, and then I answer questions that pop up, or I just, I do me, man. But for me, Cinemax here in Tampa, Florida, it's only like $10, $12 a month. For me, it's worth it just to get Cinemax. Now, somebody recommended to me Banshee on Cinemax, which is another show. And I watched an episode. It came on last night late, and now that's another TV show on Cinemax that I'm going to have to get involved in and watch. Because that show that I watched, it was good. So I'm going to go back and watch some back issues on that. But AG, get Cinemax. It's worth it, brother. Yeah, you're right, Mini Mix. She's like, fuck that, I'm out. No, she's actually digging in my closet. She likes to snoop around in there. Here she comes. She likes to snoop around in my closet. What we do is we have a baby gate. Because she's so little, we put a baby gate up at night. We put it in between our closets because we have closets on both sides of the little hallway going into our bedroom. So we put it in there and lock it with the door so she can't get out. So that's her opportunity to go in there and start sniffing around in our closets. So that's what she does. She's back. She's up for the, she's gonna be up as long as I'm up. Right, baby? She's sweet. Alright. As you guys seen, I made a video earlier today. Demonic. Now I have to make a correction. I'm sorry. I do apologize about what I am going to talk about here. This is a one-shot from Top Cow Comics, as you can see. It's called Pilot Season. I guess they did a lot of one-shots for comics that they wanted to introduce or whatever, and this was one of them. As you can see on the very top, it's got Robert Kirkman, Mark Silvestri, and Joe Benitez that did this book here, okay? Now, from what I understand, like I said, it was a one-shot comic. This is just a one-shot story. Robert Kirkman, somebody help me out with this, because this is something I'm not understanding. Did he create Skybound Comics? I believe he did, right? That's his company. I believe he created that comic, or that comic book company. Anyways, in August, they are bringing back this comic in a 6-part miniseries. Now, from my understanding is that if the 6-part miniseries is a hit, they may make it a regular monthly comic. So that's my understanding, okay? But what Rob Wise Guy pointed out to me today, because he was looking at it in the previews, is that nobody that's on this comic here is credited for the new miniseries coming out. Okay? But here's what happened. I watched the video of the guy that writes it's going to be writing the new story. He was asked by Robert Kirkman to do the story and try to do a good job on it. So, apparently he's going to be writing it. It's a new artist that's going to draw it. I've seen some panels online. If you look online, you can find some panels of it. It looks pretty interesting. It looks pretty decent. So, but it's by Robert Kirkman's company. So he's not officially writing the new book coming out. That's where I made the mistake. I thought he was writing it, but he's not. He picked the guy to write the book, but he's not officially on it. He's associated with it because he created it, but he's not writing the book. So I do apologize if I made a mistake and said that it's Robert. Well, it is Robert Kirkman's creation. It's just somebody else writing it. But with no further ado, let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open, and I will review it. I read it today. It was so good, I read it twice. As you can see, here's the back cover. You know, Top Cow did like Witchblade and Darkness and all that, but look at that back cover. That's like a preview for another comic called Iron Fist. It's kind of funny, but look at the picture of the guy. He's like doing the devil symbol, and he's got, you know... Yeah. Anyways, the art in the book... Let me just show you this center... Not a center, but look at this full-page spread of... I'm wondering if you guys can see it. Can you guys see that? Let me know in chat if you can see it. But that is the demon guy. Okay? Can you guys see that? I don't know if the glare, I can't really tell, but the glare... I always show fucking dark books for some reason. I show books that have like a lot of darkness in them and stuff like that. But this story, because it's just a one-shot, is phenomenal. I love it. It's basically, it starts out with a guy in bed with his wife. He's telling her about a movie. He's glad she watched the movie. Now, if you don't want to know, this is going to be a spoiler-filled review of Demonic. So if you don't want to know, turn the volume down, pause it, do what you got to do. But I'm gonna talk about this book. So basically, what it is he's talking to his wife, and she's asleep. So he turns off the light, and all of a sudden, all these flies come in his face. So you know it's coming, and it's a demon. He is possessed or controlled by this demon here. And basically what it wants him to do, the gist of the story is that this demon, and it's a female demon because it's got breasts, this demon wants him to kill his wife and his daughter. And it's whispering in his ear, hey, you know, just punch your wife in the face. Just beat the hell out of her, smash her face in, just kill her. She won't even realize that you're so strong that she won't even know it's you're doing it. And then she goes into graphic detail about how to kill his daughter. Basically, he wants, you know, the demon's telling him to go in the bedroom, pick the daughter up, and wake her up so that she knows it's him, and then basically choke her out. I mean, it's pretty graphic. But he fights the urge to do it, because the demon tells him, if you do it, I'll quit harassing you. I'll leave you alone. You just take these 2 lives, and I'll leave you alone, which you know is probably a lie. But in order for him, he has to take some kind of souls. So, and here's that panel again. So he becomes this demon thing at night when his wife's asleep. And I guess he's got to kill... He only wants to kill, like, bad guys. So it takes twice as many bad guys to appease the demon. So he's constantly going out and just wreaking havoc on, like, criminals or rapists. But he ends up... he thinks he's going to save a woman. This woman right here. She looks like she's about ready to get attacked by this guy in an alley. He thinks he's going to help her out, but it ends up being like 2 undercover cops that are trying to catch him. And basically, he finds out that they have a whole SWAT team of cops that are out to arrest him. So basically, you know, he just he destroys them. It's like 19, 20 cops. I mean, just look at the art. I mean, every page I think you guys can see that. Like I said, it's a dark comic, but he basically kills all these cops. He goes into like a rage. He kills them, and the demon pops up and says, "Now look what you did. You killed all these innocent people." And he basically cuts the demon's head off, but it's talking to him still. It's basically telling him, no matter what, I'm still going to be back. I'm coming back because you didn't give me what I wanted. The demon, like I said, wants him to kill his wife and his daughter. And basically it's on the news. There's his wife, and there's his kid. He's on some kind of leave from the... He's on the police force. He's a detective. And he's on some kind of leave, some kind of like vacation or leave or something. And he's kind of dreading going back to work. Blah, blah, blah. Then he realizes he killed all these cops, and his wife's upset because now she thinks all these families are going to be without husbands, brothers, or whatever, and she doesn't want it to be her. So, the night before he goes back, the night he goes back to work, the demon pops back up again, and basically tells him, it's always trying to convince him to kill his wife. So he leaves the house and he kills, like, it looks like some kind of, like, trafficking, women trafficking, because they're, like, loading all these women into, like, a truck, and then the demon pops up and just fucking annihilates them. I love it. But it's just telling him that he'll always be back. This demon keeps telling him, I'll always be back until you give me what you want, until you give me what I want. And basically, he goes back to work, and they basically put him in charge. They put him in charge with another detective on finding him, because he's the demon. The blonde-haired guy right here. That's the detective. That's the demon at night. So they basically, the chief of police puts him in charge of finding himself. And that's how the story ends. I mean, it sucks because it's a good story, and it was just a one-shot. But, like I said, the 6-part miniseries is coming in August. I want to say August 4th or 6th or something like that. It's the first week of August. So maybe if you want to go to your local shop, maybe put it in for an order to see how it is. It's only 6 issues. I'm going to. But just look at some of the stuff that they were doing. Here's another one from Kirkman and Silvestri called Stealth. Look at that character right there. Just pretty cool stuff, man. Anyways, when I made my video this morning about this book here, when I bought this, I bought a lot of 5, and I paid $50 with $2 shipping. Okay? There were no other ones online when I bought this. Maybe there was one other online. It was like for $30 or something. So I bought this, and then I checked, and there was one on there for $30, and somebody bought. I think I want to say Kirby Comics. He may have bought it. He mentioned something about it or something. But anyways, there was one left online for a bid. So if you're going to bid on it, I think it ends tomorrow or maybe Saturday. You're bidding against me. You're going to go against a junkie if you bid on that comic. The last I checked, it was $16. Now, they're popping up online. There's one seller that has them for $30 each. And they have 5 available to buy. If you're wanting to spend it, I suggest picking it up because this one's done by Kirkman. I don't know. I would pick it up. I think 30 is probably the top I would pay for it. That's just me, though. But if you're interested in it and you want it, it seems like it's a pretty rare book. $30 is probably a pretty good price to pay for one. I would pick it up, but I've got 5 copies. I'm good. Unless I win the bid. But if anybody's going to bid on that, no, you're going against me. Alright, so that was my book of the week. Now I want to talk about... Oh, Kirby's going against me. That's awesome. Yeah, yeah, I hope you can, dude. I mean, I'm not gonna. Like I said, my limit is 30. That's the most I will pay for one. So, I hope you do win, brother. You need a copy. It's a good comic. It's a good book. All right. So that was my review of the week. What do you guys? I haven't read it. I picked it up, but I have not read. Here's the books I got from my LCS and a few eBay books. I think Miss Haley's in bed. She's had enough. Oh man, you guys got to see my butt. What did you guys think of this? I have not read it yet, but I heard about it. I heard something big happens in the end. I haven't. I'm probably gonna. I may read this tonight or tomorrow, depending on when the show ends. But, yeah, man. I heard something really big happens in this. Captain America's a traitor. Uh-oh. Of course, I got me another copy of Hansy. I'm always picking them things up. I got me a good deal on the Suicide Squad #1. If you guys watched my haul video earlier today, got another Walking Dead second print. It's got a little bit of... It's got some dings on the side, but I paid $10.50 for this book. I can deal with a few dings for this. Because this book now, it's a $70, $80, $100 book. So $10.50, I'll take that all day long. And the next book I want to read, along with Cap, is Nightwing. Yeah, Rage, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to give anything away. I haven't read it, so I don't even know what it's about. I just heard that it's pretty big. So, I don't know, guys. If it's true, how pissed are people? I don't know. Alright. Oh, did I mention go watch Outcast? Yeah, I think I did. Fantastic show. You need to go watch it. Alright, now to my Spawn collection. My Spawn collection takes up about 3/4 of a long box. I do have a fair amount of Spawn books. I've got it mixed in here with some Flash. And what's the other one? Oh, just some random books. So, I'm going to go ahead and start with like the mini series that I have in one-shots, and then I'll work my way into the regular series. So let's go ahead and get it started. Let me dig through here real quick, pull out all the minis first. I do have them in order, so you guys don't have to worry about where. I'll try to be more organized on my shows when I do these what's in the box type things. I know it's annoying when you fucking watch videos and somebody's showing you issue 1 and issue 30 and then issue 6 and then issue 85. It's annoying, but I'm kind of lazy. I've been trying to get better at organizing my books and stuff like that, but it takes a lot of work. I mean, it almost feels like a second job doing it. And if, as you guys know, as collectors, it's like a second job. Anyways, here we go. Angela #1 from a little mini series that she did, and here's issue #2. It was a 3-issue miniseries, and here's issue #3. Angela was hot for a minute there. Remember that when her books were really hot, and then all of a sudden, not so much anymore. Not that I know of, but here is Spawn Blood Feud, issue #1. I believe this was also a 3-part mini. Here's another copy of #1. Here's #2. Another copy of number 2. If you guys are watching my show, if this is your first time watching, I usually try to have like a structured setup where I come on, I shoot the shit for a little bit, then I do my shout outs, and then I'll do a book review. I'll pick a book, and then I'll review it for the week. I'll answer any questions after that, and then I'll talk about, whatever, TV news, movie news, whatever. And then, if anybody has, like, a request for, like, a part of my collection they want to see, I do, like, what's in the box type deal, where I'll, like, somebody wanted to see my Spawn collection, so this week it was Spawn. The week before, it was the Uncanny X-Men, so I showed some of them. So, if there's anything you want to see, any title, any run, just let me know in this video when it replays, and I will do that next week. Any questions, ask them here in the replay, and I will answer them next week. Alright, here is Blood Feud issue number 3. I might have to figure out a different way of doing my lighting, because these books are really dark. Here's Batman Spawn number 1. And here is another copy of number 1. And here is the second part of the story. I have like, I want to say I have like 5 or 6 more copies of this somewhere, stashed away over here in my bookshelf. And then here's the Adventures of Spawn Director's Cut, one shot. And then, of course, I have Spawn, the movie, one shot. You guys remember that movie, Spawn, the movie? It was alright. It wasn't bad. I think I have it. Yeah, it's alright. It's not a bad movie. It wasn't the best movie, but hell, it wasn't the worst. Here is another mini-series. I believe this one only ran... I only have up to 14, so I don't know if that's the end or not, but... Spawn Dark Ages. That was issue 1. Here's another copy of number 1. And then here's number 2. God, I gotta find another way to show these books, man, because it sucks. Here's another copy of number 2. Here's number 3. Here's number 4. Here's another copy of number 4. There's number 5. Can you guys even see these? Here's 2 more. Or wait. Here's number 5. Sorry. And then here's another copy of 5. And then here's number 6. Maybe if I show them that way. Here's another number 6. Here's number 7. Here's another number 7. Here's number 8. Here's another number 8. Here's number 9. Have you guys read this or anything? Has anybody ever heard of it? Here's number 9. Here's number 10. Here's number 11. Here's number 12. Here's number 13. Here's number 14. So that's what I have for that run, and that was Spawn Dark Ages. So here is another little mini-series, and this one is called Spawn Undead, and I have up to issue number 9 on this. So, like I said, this is what I have of the run. I'm not sure if there's more to the runs or not, but Spawn Undead number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. The art on these covers, too, is really good. It says Turner. There's number 8. And issue number 9. Like I said, I have up to issue 9 of this. I don't know if that's the complete run or not. Probably not. It's probably a little more than that. It's a kind of weird number to stop on, but I could be wrong. Up next is a big old run of, well, I have doubles. The Curse of Spawn. Look at that stack. So let's go ahead and get through this. I have 2 copies, of course, of issue number 1. Here is 2 copies of number 2. Two copies of number 3. Two copies of number 4. Two copies of number 5. Two copies of number 6. Two copies of number 7. Two copies of number 8. Yeah, the cover says Turner. I wonder if it's Michael Turner, though. Let me open one up real quick. Sorry, guys. Quick break. I'm curious now. It says Turner on the cover. Oh. Dwayne Turner. Okay, so it's not... I was like, wow, that'd be kind of cool. Dwayne Turner does the covers. So that's that. Here's 2 copies of number 9, and this is a really, McFarlane cover. 2 copies of number 9. 2 copies of number 10. 2 copies of issue number 11. Esteban, what's going on, man? What's up to all the new people in the chat? Right now, I'm just going through my Spawn collection. If you guys are coming in right about now, yeah, I'm just going through my Spawn collection. This is a little mini-series of Spawn books that I have called The Curse of Spawn. Here is a, what do they call those? A photo covers where it's like a real picture of somebody. There's issue number 12. I'm not a big fan of those. What do you guys think? I know, didn't Marvel few months back have like the cosplay covers. Did anybody pick those up? I didn't pick up not even one of them. That just wasn't my bag. There's issue 13. Issue 14. Issue number 15. Issue number 16. Issue number 17. Issue number 18. And 19. 20. 21. 22. Issue number 23. Number 24. Aren't they doing like a new Spawn movie? I'm not sure. Anybody knows? $25. I'm reading the chat. Matt Murdoch says, if a comic cover isn't drawn, then who cares? And then Mini Mix says, the person on the cover. Which, yeah, I mean, they care. You know, because they're on the cover. They're probably like, wow, I'm on the cover of a fucking comic book. That's pretty cool. But everybody else is like, who gives a shit? I want to see somebody draw it. You know what I mean? Imagine a Playboy. If people thought that about Playboy back in the day. They wanted the covers drawn instead of like a real photo. That'd be funny. There's issue 27. And here's issue number 28. Like I said, I don't know if that's the entire run, but that's what I have. So I got doubles up to, looks like, about 10. And then I have up to 28. Alright. Now, for the main title. I have a good chunk. I don't have them all. I want to say they're up to like 250, 300 in there. I like Spawn as the character. The movie was okay. It wasn't great. There was worse movies. But I did enjoy the comics. But I only have up to like I think 68 or 70. But one day I want to complete that run, but that's not on my yeah, AG, I said Playboy. What if Playboy didn't have photo covers, they had like drawn covers? Would we still feel the same about what artist drew it? No. We'd probably want the photo covers. I don't know, that's just me. I'm being stupid. It's late. Hey, that's what you get when you get my show. It's fucking late and we're all tired, so we're just all giddy and shit like little schoolgirls. I'm cool with it. Okay. Spawn number 1 newsstand. Oh wait. What's my little name? Oh, the Junkie. There's another number 1. And another one. Oh wait. There's another number 1. Oh! Hold on one sec, guys. Last one. But of all those, I only have one of them as a newsstand. I have 5 copies and one of them a newsstand. I heard the newsstand's a little rare to get. Who knows? Okay. Issue number 2. I have 4 copies of number 2. I have 2 copies of number 3. Now I'm sure everybody has some Spawn in their collection. Not all. Most people do, though. Here's number 4. I've got 2 copies of it. Here's number 5 with 2 copies. These books are starting to get a little pricey now. Here's number 6. 2 copies, but I have a newsstand edition. Number 7. Two copies of number 8. Then we have issue number 9, which is the first appearance of Angela. And that's a pretty sweet cover. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 5 copies of it. So pretty happy about that. Did I say Playgirl? I meant Playboy. Sorry. What the hell did I do? Did I really say... Okay. If I said Playboy... Wait. If I said Playgirl, I'm sorry. I meant Playboy. Sorry, guys. Number 10. I think I just lost like 2 viewers because they think I said Playgirl. Number 11. Here's issue number 12. 2 copies. Yes, Tad, I did, man. You got an awesome collection of Spawn. 13. 2 copies. Because I know I'm tired. I didn't mean to say Playgirl. I meant Playboy. There's number 14. I got 3 copies of it. Number 15. 2 copies. Oh, I'm sure I'm gonna get... What video did I put up? Oh, I put up the review for Demonic today. And I don't even think that video was up for a minute, and I already got a thumbs down. I did a live stream. When was it? I did a live stream, I think it was episode 3. And before I even realized that it was even recording, I already had a thumbs down. That's pretty bad. I think it's probably my clone. Number 16, 2 copies. I don't think I have... I may have 1 or 2 videos recently within the past 6 months that I haven't gotten a thumbs down. Yay for me. I'm making big strides. Number 17, 2 copies. I never understood the whole thumbs down. Like, why do you do it? I mean, if you don't like somebody's video, just don't fucking watch it. Yes, Mini Mix, I have a clone. Somebody out there, well, I can't say I don't want to mention any names, but they have the name Comic Book Junkie. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? For real? For real. The only thing you don't have is the Don. Number 18, 2 copies. So that's what I mean when I say my clone. I'm talking about my other copycat channel. Number 19, 2 copies. Robert, are you talking to me? I stopped collecting the original Spawn. God, it's probably been... I don't know, when did these come out? Late 90s, I guess? Here's issue number 20. 2 copies. If you guys realized in my last video, I did buy some new bags and boards, so don't get nervous when you see this on here. But here's number 28 or 21. Somebody's got $8 written. It's on the plastic. It's not on the book. Here's number 22. And for some reason, this one is in a wizard bag. I don't know if they just decided to see the wizard bag in the bottom. I don't know if they just decided to put it in there, or if there's a special reason that it's in a wizard bag. I don't see any autograph or anything on it. And then here's another copy of number 22. Not in a wizard bag. Issue number 23. Yeah, Mini Mix. I have a clone. Claims. Now I've been on YouTube going. September will be 2 years. He's been on for a month and a half, maybe 2 months, and he claims he'd never heard of my channel before. But it's spelled exactly like mine, minus the Don. Comic book, one word, space, Junkie. And it's spelled exactly like mine. I mean, at least put, with Junkies, put a Y or something. He put an IE, just like mine. It's cute. 24. Remember that Spider-Man storyline a while back? I mean, God, we're talking 20 years ago. The Clone Wars. That's what I feel like is going to start happening here. Spider-Man Clone Wars. There's number 25. Yeah, guys, on my show you get a lot of rambling. And I'm not even drunk, so I can't even say it's like a drunken rambling. It's just me babbling. I like to talk. I like to hear myself talk. That's what my wife tells me all the time. Here's issue number 27. She's like, that's why you like making these videos. You like to hear yourself talk. Touche. I do. 28. See, this one's written. It's on the bag. It's not on the book. When I got these in the mail, I saw that. I'm like, holy shit, the guy wrote on the fucking comic. There's 29. Here's 30. This is a pretty wicked cover. I've seen this one in people's videos too. Fucking Spawn hanging. Issue number 31. Miss Haley's a lightweight. She is out. Here's issue number 32. 2 copies. Here's issue number 33. That's a pretty cool cover. 2 copies. Issue number 34. 2 copies. Issue number 35. Another handwritten cover. Issue number 36. I love these McFarlane covers, man. I know some people don't like it, but I like them, man. There's 37. Number 38. Number 39. Yeah, I love these covers, man. Number 40. Number 41. Number 42. There he is, CBA. There he is. I should rename my channel to either Big Tits Comics or Don the Comic Book Gigolo. That'd be pretty funny. But why should I be the one changing my name? There's number 43. Maybe he should change his name, change his channel name to I'm not original Junkie or something. There's number 44. Yeah, it is. I am tired. Number 45. Number 46. CBA. Number 47. Who doesn't love CBA? We need CBA to come back, man. 48. Hopefully soon. Number 49. Big Tits Comics. That would be pretty funny though. 50. I don't know how much the women will like that, but it would be pretty funny. 51. Number 52. Number 53. Yeah, go check him out, man. He's setting up his drum kit right now. Tat Comics, go check out his channel. He's setting up his drum kit. He's promised me he's going to play some Slayer, so 54. I'm really looking forward to that. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 'Here's a cool cover. Spawn was here. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66, and here's a pretty cool cover. Capullo, McFarlane. That's a pretty cool cover. Number 67. And that is my entire Spawn run that I know of. I may have a few issues here and there, but for the most part, I have a complete run from 1 to 67. So, that's not too bad, considering they're up to what? I think 250, somewhere in there. It's still a hell of a way to go before I have that complete run. Like I said, if I can find them cheap, like really cheap, then I'll buy them, but it's not something that I'm on the hunt for. So I'm not really too worried about it. I don't think these books will ever be like super expensive to where you got to go out and get them now in order to complete your runs, but it's something nice to have. But like I said, it takes up 3/4 of my long box, so that's a pretty big that's a pretty good size run that I have. All right. I haven't been seeing very many people doing these anymore. Are you guys still working on this, or is it, are you gotten to a point now where it's just the big books, really big books left that you have to get? Because basically all I have left on mine is X-Men number 4, and I want to try to complete my Ghost Rider Bronze Age run. And there's the issues that I'm missing. So I need about half. I think I need like 42 issues. Actually, I can take off number 2 because I got that. But the most expensive ones are like the first 10. Those are the pricier ones. And I have issues number 1 and 2, so the later ones aren't that bad. I should be able to complete this run pretty soon. But X-Men 4, that's the big book I'm going to hunt for at Comic-Con. But yeah, you know, we still have over half a year to complete it. Now, this is my revised list. I know some people kept their original list, but I've seen a few people do a revised list because the first list, when you do it, you're all gun-ho, it's January, you're like, fuck it, I'm going to go for all the big books. You think, I got 12 months, I'm going to get all the big books that I want. And then you realize, that's a big job. It's an expensive job. I kept it just to kind of remind myself of what my ambitions were in the beginning. Look at that list. I have X-Men 1 through 4. Now I'm talking the 60s X-Men. Before it became the Uncanny, but it was the X-Men. But I have 1 through 4, X-Men 94, which I got, Batman 251, I got that one, Marvel Spotlight number 5, I actually got that one, Amazing Spider-Man 129, and Fantastic Four number 48. But that was my original list. So, if I mark off what I got, now, this list wouldn't be too bad, but the books that are left on it are all the expensive ones. I mean, look at that. What was I thinking? I'm not fucking Donald Trump. I'm just an average blue-collar worker, man, so. But that's my old list. I keep it, you know, whatever, but X-Men number 4, that's going to be the big book I'm going to hunt for at Tampa Comic Con. The Ghost Rider run, I think that's relatively easy to complete. But let me know, guys. Are you guys, you know, you guys still working on this or not? Like I said, when I'm done with this list, basically once I hit X-Men number 4, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a Junkies list part 2. And what it's going to be is runs that I want to complete. I started a little black book. Let me see, let me find it. I'm sure I've showed it in videos before. You guys know what it is. It's this little black book that I have. And basically, it's not all the comics that I collect, but it's a lot of the titles that I collect. And I do it old school. I write them each number down, and then I just mark it off as I get it. But what I'm going to do is, once I complete my list, once I get X-Men number 4, I am going to make another revised list, but it's going to be complete runs. So what I'll do is, I'll make a cover sheet that'll have the top 10 runs that I want to complete this year, and then on another separate cardboard, because I just use magazine backing boards, because you can write on it with a marker and it doesn't smudge or anything, but it's pretty, you know, pretty firm. So that's what I write my list on. And then what I'll do is I'll have like each cardboard will be like, I know I want to complete my Hellblazer run. I think I need like 50 issues to complete that. So I'll have one, and then I'll have like the numbers that I need. And then, you know, there's other runs that I want to try to complete. Oh, look who it is. And she's back. She takes little naps and then she comes back. But that's what I want to do. Like, there's some runs in here that I want to complete, like my Hellblazer, my Thunderbolts. I basically hit, on the Thunderbolts, I have the second half of the collection. I just need the first half, which is the easier half to get. So, like, the runs that I want to complete, they're pretty easy to complete, I think. Like, I want to try to complete my Captain Marvel run, not the one from the 60s. I want to try to complete that run. My Peter Parker run's pretty doable. My Web of Spider-Man, that'd be another one I'd like to complete. Let me see, what else do I want to complete? Walking Dead, yeah, that's a dream. My Savage Sword of Conan magazine run, I want to try to complete that. That is, have you guys, I love that magazine, the Savage Sword of Conan. It's black and white. It's from the 70s, 80s. I want to try to complete that. What other big runs am I working on? My Punisher War Journal, I'm almost done with that. Like I said, my Hellblazer run, I'm only missing like 50 issues, and it's the later ones. So that's another one I want to try to complete. After I do my Ghost Rider, I've always wanted to have a complete run of Tomb of Dracula. The Bronze Age. Oh man, I love vampires. I love horror like that. So I'd like to get that and like the Werewolf by Night. So those may be the next big runs after Hellblazer that I try to complete. But these are just some of the titles I want to work on. Like, I want to finish off, of course, Uncanny X-Men. That's going to take a few years. That's something it's going to happen this year. Maybe over the next couple years I'll have that complete. Like, I want to finish off my Wolverine runs, because there's so many different Wolverine runs, and X-Men and X-Force, and the way the X-Men and the X-Force and X-Factor, the way they did their numbering, it's fucking jacked up, dude. It took me all day to figure it out. But they go from X-Force to Uncanny X-Force back. It was just all over the place. So I had to decipher all the different types of X titles, man. I mean, you got Volume 1, 2, and 3, and Volume 1 connects with Volume 3. See, that's why I don't like this whole, do a series to 12 issues and then do some kind of reboot or rebirth or whatever the fuck they want to call it, and then start back over again. Just go back to the way it used to be. Issue 1, some of these comics went to 700-800 issues. And it was easy to follow. You didn't have a rebirth or reboot or whatever every 2-3 years where you had to go back and fucking try to keep track of all this shit, man. You're making it hard on people. It's comic books. It's not fucking supposed to be like chemistry and shit. Just make it easy. Start a number 1, and then work your way up. And then if you don't want the title to go on anymore, just end it. Don't keep rebooting it and doing stupid shit to it. Pissed me off. Yeah, because then you have the X-Men, then it changed to the new X-Men, and then it went to X-Men Legacy, and then it went to the Uncanny X-Men Volume 3. I mean, it's just all over the place, man. There were so many different titles to it. It was just crazy. But anyways, that's what I'm going to work on after I get my next big book, X-Men number 4. Anyways, guys, I think that's probably... Oh. A few more keys I picked up. I forgot to put them in my video. I'll do another video because I have... Look at that cover, guys. That bad boy is in Mylar. It is the Vampirella Sad Wings of Destiny limited edition of 5,000 Virgin cover. Look at that. Do any of you guys collect the Vampirella series? I have probably a short box full of Vampirella books, but look at that cover. I mean, the Mylar makes it just fucking pop. But look at that cover, guys. I love it. I can't remember what I paid, but it's in pretty good shape. The only thing is on the spine. You probably can't see it, but you could tell it's got some rubbing on the spine with collar breaks on it. That's the only bad thing about this book. But as for the side here and the corners, they're pretty damn sharp. There's no collar breaks on the side. It's just on the spine. I know you won't see it. Can't see it, but I picked that up. And then I picked up 2 copies of Civil War number 5. The Michael Turner variant with the Punisher and Spider-Man on the cover. Or who is that? Which Spider-Man is that? You guys know what I'm talking about. It's where Punisher's got his guns up. But glad to have this this Michael Turner variant. Anyways, guys, I think that's probably going to be it for the night. Anyways, guys, how many Savage Sword or Conans do I have? I have a lot. I have probably a magazine box full. Matt Murdock's asked me how many I have. I have probably about a magazine box full. Let me see if I can find it in my little book here. I need a lot. It's not... Because I think... I forget how many issues it had in it. Do you know, Matt, how many issues Savage Sword had? I just saw it. I don't know where it's at. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I need a lot. I basically need 1 through... Damn, I need a lot. Yeah, I need a lot. Probably close to 60 or 70 issues. But when I was getting them online, they were relatively cheap. You know, they weren't that expensive. Now they're kind of pricey, a little bit. They've gone up in price, but the next key book I want to get though is Conan 24, the first appearance of Red Sonja. You guys seen that cover? That cover's pretty sick. But anyways, guys, I am probably going to end it. I'm going to have another show tomorrow night. I just don't know. Oh, it ran for 235 issues? Yeah, I don't have anywhere close to that run being completed. The review tonight... Demonic. One shot. Another Robert Kirkman book. Watch it on the replay. Or try to pick it up. Really, it's a really good book. It's by Top Cow. It's part of their pilot season. I would pick it up. Like I said, somebody's going to be bidding against me. There's one on there now that's for bid. If you're going to bid on it, you're bidding against me. Because I'm just saying. And of course, man, I love that cover. I could stare at this cover all day. She's got a little bit of blood trickling out the sides of her mouth. This is an awesome cover, guys. If you can find this, I'd pick it up just for the cover alone. It's pretty nice. Anyways, guys, it's the real comic book junkie. I'm going to go officially and end it right now. I'm tired. I'm going to go see X-Men in the morning at 10 a.m. I will be there. Let you guys know tomorrow night how it is. Make sure you tune in to some of the videos I posted today. I got my living dead dog collection in the background. If you guys don't know what that is. AG, are you really? Oh, you're not bidding against me. It's for Comic Noob. He had his contest tonight. I think he actually had the drawing at midnight. But I hope I win. If not, congratulations whoever does. And Inside UFO's on, and he's like, tell us if Dazzler's in it. Didn't they make like a reference to her in the new trailer? Something about have a dazzling good time or something. I don't know. They made like a reference to. They used the word dazzling or dazzler or something in the trailer. So I'm wondering if that's like a hint. Or you'll be dazzled from beginning to end or something. I don't know. In the trailer they say that word. Or they use it as a reference. So I'm wondering if they're kind of like hinting that she's going to be in it. If she is, and you have Dazzler issue number 1, you're probably going to hit the jackpot. I don't know how many issues I have. I think I have like 15, 20 copies. Oh yeah, just announced. Tampa Bay Comic Con, Bernie Wrightson's going to be there. I am stocking up on his fucking prints. Let me show you guys. Ugh. See these Swamp Thing prints here? Signed by Wrightson. I have 3 of them. Look at that one. Look at that Batman, Wrightson. And they're all signed by him. I got these about 2 years ago, I believe. 2, maybe 3. I think it was 2 years ago. It was right after he had his heart attack. But look at that cat print. Oh, look. Look who's in it. Hydra. Who would have thought? Who would have known? But anyways, Wrightson's going to be there. So, I am really happy about that. Because I am going to stock up on his fucking prints. But I have this Batman book. And it's signed by him. Where is it at? Oh, down here. So I'm really happy to have that. This bad boy's in a top loader and then in Mylar. It's a Dynamic Forces. Yeah, so really excited to have that. So, also, if JLS Comics is watching this, I am going to get you something signed at Tampa Comic Con. And it's a book in my collection you've been wanting. So I'm going to gift it to you, but you're going to have to wait until after Comic Con in August. But Chad Harden is going to be at Tampa Bay Comic Con. He does that the Batman Eternal number 19 Harley Quinn variant cover from Germany. So I'm going to get that for him as a gift. I'm going to get him one signed, send it off to him, and that's my random act of kindness for him. So, anyways, guys, thanks for everybody stopping by. I'm glad you guys are supporting my show. Sorry, guys, I'm a little tired tonight. I wasn't feeling well this morning, so I'm glad you guys stopped by. I'm glad you guys like my show. If you do like it, I know I get some thumbs down, so somebody doesn't like it, but it's just my way of trying to like connect with other comic book collectors. I guess somebody had mentioned in another video that it's the next progression, the next step in making YouTube videos. Is you start out making YouTube videos, and then next thing you know, you're making a live stream. There are a lot of good live stream shows out there. You don't have to like them all. You don't have to like the people that are making them, but it's hard. I mean, you think this would be easy. it's hard to do a live stream because you have to be engaging. You have to have shit to talk about. That's why I do my little book. I have my little book. I know it's old. I'm an old guy, man. I'm 45 years old. I'm not no spring chicken. But I go old school. I just take notes, man, of what I want to talk about. Like, I write down. What I do is I keep the book because I write down my top 10 shout-outs for the week and my special shout-out. This way, nobody ever gets mentioned twice. So I try to move through all my subscribers one way or another. They all get mentioned. So that's my way of doing it, because if you just do it off the top of your head, you're going to tend to forget about some of the other channels that maybe a lot of people don't watch, or maybe you don't watch all the time. But all my subscribers are special to me because they subscribe to my channel. So I want to treat everybody fair, so everybody gets at least a shout out in my videos. And then I have my special shout out. It may be special because maybe they got a special book of the week, or they pumped out a lot of videos, or they hit a milestone or something. So that's usually my my special shout out. Or it's just one of my good friends on YouTube that I like to plug or give a little extra boost to their thumbs down section of their videos. But anyways, guys, I will definitely have a show tomorrow night. I don't know what it'll be about. I'll probably do another book review, maybe Captain America. Why don't we do that? Why don't tomorrow night? What would you guys write? I'll let you guys pick. Do you guys want to see a review on Captain America? The new one that just came out? All the controversy? Or would you rather see a review about Nighthawk? I heard this was pretty good too. So I'm going to let you guys vote. You tell me what I'm going to read both. And I'll review one tomorrow. And then I'll do one next week. So I'll let you guys pick. I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but look at that sick cover on Thunderbolts. That's pretty cool. And CBA will appreciate this. Tokyo Ghost, brother. I got both the covers. This is a really good book too. Well, let me know what you guys want to hear about, either Captain America or Nighthawk. Both look good. I'm interested in both, so I'm probably gonna read both tomorrow anyway. So you guys pick. Some people are saying both. Some people are saying... let's go ahead and do the Captain America. We'll do that. Tomorrow's Junkie After Midnight, episode 6, will feature Captain America. That'll be the book I review. It's a hot topic now, so why not? You know what I mean? So, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed. It's been a pleasure. It's been real fun. Miss Haley had fun. She brought out her babies. I brought out my dolls. So, anyways guys, until tomorrow night, thank you all for stopping by. Appreciate it. Thanks for the support. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Be safe, read comics, and yeah, I'm out.